Hello, Wim Dijkgraaf here, Quotation Factory. An important announcement of changes that we have done in the user interface and that are released at the moment that you watch this video. Over the years, we discovered that our users would like to know the exact moment in time that the prices that they see on screen are the eventual correct actual end prices. So the current process is that you can change quantities as well as material types, and that will trigger, for example, the material usage estimation. That is a very flexible way of using the system, but the problem is that you never, or it's not super clear that what you see on screen price-wise, that those are the correct prices. You have to wait, and if nothing changes, then probably that's the end result. Another thing that we have learned is that material usage estimation and production time estimation are really intertwined or related to each other. So, for example, the nesting shows how many times a machine has to be loaded or unloaded, and that influences the estimation of the production time, meaning the loading time as well as the unloading time. So there is a relationship between the two. So first material estimation should be finished before we can estimate those production times. And in order to make the platform easier to maintain and make sure that the whole workflow works correctly, as well as for the user to have an as clear workflow as possible, we have implemented a new change. And my beloved colleague Wiebe van Klaveren, I will join him now. He will help me demoing the new user interface and explain the details. Welcome,
Hey,
Wiebe.
good day. Hey,
Yes,
nice
the
to meet
floor
you.
is yours.
Well, let's go into the demo directly. I will switch to showing my screen. Wim, do you see my screen?
I do.
Yes, nice. Okay. Well, welcome. As you will know, I'm starting the new quotation after I have uploaded this demo assembly. This demo assembly contains of 2 sheet metal parts and a couple of tubes. The regular process is what we are used to is that we will apply, wrong material, materials towards the parts. So that's step 1 and step 2. Everybody applies that to the right materials, and in that what will happen now as before is that we will select articles and apply the correct resource to the parts, how to produce the parts. So in the defining lane, I have the ability to change everything as before. So we can change quantities, apply the right materials. But what you see here is that prices per part are not estimated directly. That's what we parked. From here, we have made the definition, so we call it also defining. And the next step
Wiebe.
to trigger,
And that
yes,
this defining means defining the request for quotation.
exactly,
So actually the request for quotation we received, for example, through the email, and we are defining it again in the platform.
exactly, Wim. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
And go ahead, sorry.
now when you have defined your request, then you want to start the estimation. So the next status will start triggering the material uses and the working step estimations. You see that from that moment in time, prices will appear, and that the whole estimation has started and finished after the nesting icon has stopped with twinkling or working. So in this case, you still have the ability to say, oh, well, I changed something wrong. I want to have a batch size of three parts. So the actual working in another status still works, it automatically will trigger the nesting again, and the project will be re-estimated. So that's
Yeah,
still
but that means that now the whole workflow is the same as what it always was before.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that start when we can also start quoting. So now we actually are reporting to customers in the portal that we are working on their requests. So that's the status of quoting. And after we have finished and we agreed with the quoted price for this this assembly, we have the ability to start the execute the quote, so that the start that the quotation will be exported to ERP systems or be available in portals, and the project is quoted to your customer. So
Okay,
that's the
excellent.
regular process. Yes.
Good. A couple of questions.
Yes.
What you showed now is the user interface of a salesperson.
Yeah.
The user interface and the flow for a self-service portal user, has that changed?
No, actually not, because the current self-service portals also start in the process of defining, and here your customer applies the batch sizes and the materials, and when they are ready, they need to do a request to start the whole estimation, and from that moment, the same as
Yeah.
what you see now, then the estimations will start.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I
Well,
think
I
that's
think,
an
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So the most important thing is when you go back to defining, there is no sales price available. So that also is the trigger for you to say, oh, I need to request it. And when I missed something, I always can change, and the old
Yeah.
process of direct estimations will start and appear. So
Okay.
no
Perfect.
change from there. Yep. Okay, then.
Great
That was nice.
explanation. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Hey, see you next
Bye
time.
bye. See you. Bye bye.
Oh, bye bye.